What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rappers Need Beats, where rappers go when they need beats. I'm your host, Vibes Detox. Today, I want to teach you guys how to properly promote your songs and your music videos so that you can make sales from social media channels with internet marketing. The first thing I want you to keep in mind is that there are two types of traffic when it comes to internet marketing, okay, that you are going to focus on. And those two are organic traffic and paid traffic, okay? Now it's kind of self-explanatory, but I'm going to go more in depth for you guys in both of these right now. Your main goal with organic and paid traffic is to retain clients and fans from both traffic streams, okay? Let me write that down right here as number 2. Retain clients and fans from both traffic streams. Okay, this is very important because your goal is to manifest your own market and at the same time trying to make some money and put it inside your pocket as you're manifesting this market, because as the manifested market grows, the money grows. Okay, now how are you going to retain these clients? And how are you going to retain these fans? This is the third thing I'll write. It's not even in my notes. Off script. By 1, 2, 3 dots. Are you ready? Providing value. My mentors literally say, I don't know why, but when you end up offering something good, good things end up coming back to you. All right? So literally, you as an artist have to get creative, okay? You don't want to provide too much value though, just enough to put some bait on your hook so that you'll be able to get into the reeling war with them getting out of the water so you could grab that dollar, or pulling them into your pool so that through time you could refish them, pull them out of the water, and that's them giving you money. You know what I mean? So you as the artist has to get creative to providing value so that you can manifest your fan base and build relationships to create clients. Okay. Now here's a question that always pops up. It's like, which one should I do, or which one should I start? Should I focus on organic traffic or should I focus on paid traffic? Well, here's the brutal answer that a shark will tell you. You gotta do both. Or you need to master one first and then learn the other. Or yin and yang. Spend the same amount of time on organic traffic, same amount of time on paid traffic, because you got to get both of those dudes running. Because either way, no matter what, in the future, you're going to have both of these machines running for you. You want to have workflows for organic traffic and you want to have workflows for paid traffic. All right? If you watch my last video, which displays the tools that you need to set up your business, I recommend going back to that, because now this is where all of that applies. Meaning, like, after you paid for all of these tools for you to use to start and make your business breathe, this is the workflow that you would have to do for X amount of days until you have to renew your subscription of whatever it is. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is how to build organic traffic for free. Meaning that you already paid the tools you have to pay for to start your business. Now, this is how you would build your traffic with a workflow every day. When you wake up, you can do this and you'll feel accomplished, because your organic traffic building that you have to at least put in time for once every day will continue growing. You do this for 3 months straight, I guarantee you, you're going to pull in some kind of momentum organically. All right. And then we'll go over paid after, all right? But I'm literally giving you guys my secrets right here. Like, these are my secrets. I'm not even a well-known producer, but me teaching you this shit is probably going to make me a well-known producer because of how effective this is. Then it's going to go through that process of where these strategies might get watered down. But to be honest, I don't think it can be watered down because it's up to you to execute this idea I'm giving you right here. Like a lot of mentors that I've fucking learned from online, they straight up say like Gary Vaynerchuk, ideas ain't shit. It's all about the one who execute that shit. Like, I laugh so much when people go on fucking Shark Tank and they just go up there with an idea with no sales. They get fucking chopped up. They like fucking liver. They get fucked up. So here we go. Number 1. You can build organic traffic with Hootsuite. Now how? All right. You will link all of your social media channels, Instagram, Twitter. Keep in mind with Instagram, it's not like grum.co where it can automate schedule it for you, but you can use that program too. It's like $10 a month and you can use that workflow and use it with the same thing. But with Hootsuite, it gives you a reminder. It gives you a reminder, yo, post this now, and then brings you up to the app and then you just post. That's it. Boom. But you would link all your channels to Hootsuite, and this is what I do. Every first of the month of all the new shit I know I'm gonna drop the previous month, every first of the month, I just I call it set it and forget it. I set all those posts up, all my jab, right hooks, like what Gary says, set up all that shit on the first of every month. And then everything that comes along that you just want to add it on. You know what I mean? Just the whole key of this is to help you be 1 to 2 steps ahead of yourself, or maybe a year of yourself. The more you're ahead of yourself and you could just look back at the trail you made that's not even posted yet to where it's present now, or what people are fucking listening to now, you're gonna fucking murder the game. That's how these artists are fucking killing it, because they mastered the workflow, and that's what I'm handing you right now. So this is why this is such a powerful tool. Let me write this. Set it and forget it. First of the month. All right, you got that? You still there? Number 2, you need a consistent content broadcast workflow. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? I'm gonna write right here. You need to be making, like, if you're an artist, you need to be making 2 songs a day. I'm talking as in, like, you wrote the bitch, you fucking made the beat for the motherfucker, or you licensed the fucking beat for that motherfucker, you recorded it and dubbed that shit, you mixed it and you mastered it all in that one time, and it's ready to drop right now. You need 2 of those songs one fucking day. Remember, you gotta be thinking like you're the retailer. Remember, you're the retailer. Okay, you got to be ready to sell this shit. All right, that's why you want to be making 2 songs a day, and you want to be releasing 2 songs a week. Okay, why do you think Russ blew up? Russ got this workflow so down hardcore. Fuck, last time I heard he's making 6 songs a day. Fuck, he might be making more. If you can't do at least 2 songs, do 1 song a day. It ain't gonna fucking hurt. Just make something. Make fucking something. You know what I mean? Make something. 2 songs a day. All right? I call it, this is for later. And the 2 songs released every week is for now. Because at least 2 songs released a week, you can trial those songs, okay? And when you trial these songs that you release every week, you can see, all right, what the fuck is the market feeling? What can I sell? You know what I mean? What is, because you don't want to see it as, now when you sell your music, you don't, and you're trying to make your craft, you obviously don't want to sound like someone else, but you want to do you, of course, you know what I mean? And as you're doing you naturally and bringing out the natural product that you produce around your manifested market, you just want to see what the people that are already listening to fuck with. Then you get them to buy your shit. And then when they buy your shit, that's when shit just really starts growing, okay? Your goal is to just make shit so that you can comfortably make, that you like to do, and then people that's been fucking with you or don't even know who you are but feel the vibe, they will buy it, okay? So 2 songs a day, and that is for later. 2 songs released a week, and that is for now. Now, if you really do the math on that, 2 songs a day, what's 2 times 7? That's 14 songs a week. 14 songs a week, and you only released 2 of those songs a week. So that means 2 are dropped, 12 are still in the back load of your pocket. You pretty much create a whole album in a week. All right, that means you can make fucking possibly 4 to 5 albums in a month. Holy shit. Number three. Okay, proper Facebook copy paste marketing. Now, how do you do this? First of all, you are going to want to attack communities and groups that are following your influencer, that's like possibly your sound-alike, or people that you're interested in listening to and you want to grab and piggyback off of their fans. So you want to go to those groups. And when you go to these groups, you want to try to build relationships with people in these groups by using this copy-paste marketing method that I'm going to give you. Now, this is what you do, because I can't just give you the direct script and all that shit. You just got to get creative and be yourself. That's your direct script. So you want to develop a script where it's like, hi, comma, and then it's a message of at least 3 to 5 sentences of you providing value of what you're valuable at doing in a way so that you can have it benefit them, okay? Like, I'm not saying go download this song for free. It's more of like, hey, give me some advice real quick and let me know what you think of this song or what I did. And in return, I'll hit you back. In return, you'll do something for them. You know what I mean? Like, you'll like their post or you'll share their content too if they're another artist. You know what I mean? And that's one thing. If you're an artist and you know someone else is an artist, the more artists you collaborate with, the more fans you end up merging with your fans and his fans and that and her fans. They end up merging. And you're just getting your content out there for free due to word of mouth and algorithm of the platforms of social media. Fuck. Okay? So, but now this is where people fuck up. This is where they fuck up. They don't personalize their message. Now, what the fuck do you mean personalize? It's just this one simple technique. When you develop this message, hi, comma, 3 to 5 sentence. Between the 3 to 5 sentence and the comma and the hi, right in between there, the comma and the hi, just put their first name. That's it. I kid you not, till this day. Like, because I kid you not, when you do organic workflows, I'm gonna keep it real, you get lazy as fuck. Don't get lazy as fuck, but you get lazy as fuck and you don't even feel like doing any of this shit. But this shit is the type of shit that helps you in the long run. Like, as a producer, what I did, I provided value by giving 5 untagged free beats. 5 untagged beats for free. Dude, I just helped you out fuck ton. I just helped you finish an album at 50%. You know what I'm saying? If they end up liking all of it, or they could just use one. Either way, I helped them solve a problem. And because of that, I'm able to communicate back with them and build a relationship and get them to actually buy something. Do you see my hook with bait on it? So that is proper copy-paste marketing. I recommend you hit 100 accounts a day. That may sound like a lot, but that ain't shit. That ain't shit. You just tally mark. You do 10. Every time you do 10 accounts, you tally it on that shit. And you just make 10 tallies. And you'll be surprised. If you do that through every day for 3 months, holy fuck. If you do that every day, you're at least contacting 2,800 to 3,000 potential customers, potential leads. And if they don't fuck with it, you make no sales, that means there's something wrong with your product. Okay? There you go. So that's proper Facebook copy paste marketing. Number 4. Tweep.com. Twitter fan base building. Simply, and you've probably seen people do this before, unfollow and follow. Now this may get tedious, but I swear to you this shit works. Because this unfollow, follow method I'm about to show you is with real people. Now why I like Tweepy is because Tweepy, it's a tool that actually filters out fake accounts, filters out by locations. If you want to have something specific by location, you're trying to build a fan base in location. And it also allows you to piggyback off followers that you're influenced by. So like, let's say like Kendrick Lamar, you can piggyback off his followers, Schoolboy, ASAP, Logic, all the J. Cole, all the big hitters. You can piggyback off their following, especially if you know your shit sounds similar to theirs, but it may slap harder, you know what I mean? So you would use this and you could literally hyper target and filter out where and who you want to follow on your Twitter account so that they can possibly follow you back. Okay? And you would do this every day, because every day you would have at least 250 follows. 250 follows. And I'm going to let you know this off the back. From 250 follows, every single day you're going to have at least 1 to, what? I will say 25. I want to say 50, because I've had 50 people follow me in a day from this method. And they're all real people. Okay? Now, unfollowing and following isn't where it's really effective. Okay? Really, what makes it really effective is where you have an automated message pop up when someone follows you. And you can usually get that message from where I'll link it right here. Crowdfire. With Crowdfire, you could link your Twitter account with them and you could set up an automated message. All right? And later on in a video after this, you will, if you end up watching it, you might not. This might be like the last video you see. Fuck it. But from that automated message, you're going to want to get the user that is following you to click on the landing page link right there. And that landing page right there is automatically going to get them in your profit cycle, because you're going to get them on your email, you're going to get them through your autoresponder, you're going to pretty much get them into your manifested community. And in order for them to get out, they just got to unsubscribe. And some people just forget, so you just keep reminding them through time. Okay? But that is the main workflow of this. You're not just trying to follow people 250 times a day. You want to follow these people so that with the automated Crowdfire app, it's going to bring them from a link from there to a landing page. Landing page. And with this landing page, like I said, it's going to put them in your profit cycle. So that is Tweepy. That's what? The fourth way. Number five is SoundCloud, Fangate, or SoundCloud and WordPress landing page. Now, what the fuck is this? Honestly, Honestly, it's pretty simple. SoundCloud, you can use like Pump My Sound, Pump Your Sound, and it ended up developing a sound page or a SoundCloud fan gate for you. And what a fan gate is pretty much you're willing to exchange a download of your free song, but they would have to either like your Facebook page, like your SoundCloud, any social media channel. It could be your YouTube, and put in their email address, and then in return you'll give them the free download. Okay, or you would put a SoundCloud widget on a WordPress landing page, and on this WordPress landing page you would have an email opt-in. And with this email opt-in, which would be provided from your email provider like MailChimp, with this email opt-in, they would opt in and they would automatically go through your autoresponder. I recommend having both of these because you could export all the emails from your fan gate and then just shoot them right into your opt-in every once a week from people that just come in, right? So the reason why this is important is because you're having these emails that are gathered and collected go through your email provider opt-in, and with that happening, you're able to have them in your pocket, and that just makes the value of your company grow even higher. Just keep it in mind. If you grow an e-commerce store that has 100,000 follower emails with official people that bought, like on record, your store has on record they bought from you, and you have 100,000 of those emails, that's worth $1 million. I have a mentor who sold $3.5 million worth of e-commerce shit on his e-commerce store, and he has about 350,000 emails. That makes his e-commerce store like worth 3.5 million. And he was getting ready to sell it, and he was like, he backed out because he was like, nah, there's no point. He's making 200,000 average every month. He's like, I'll just keep that shit for myself, and he's running it himself. Okay, so my point is to make these sales, to put in that real work with your free time and free organic work, is by doing it like this. Okay, so this right here, you would get them to go and download the song by putting in their email, and then when they click the button for the opt-in, you would just redirect them to a Dropbox link, download page. And then boom, they got their free download. Now there is a way where you can make it, you just got to type the code in right, where it doesn't even bring them up to the page. As soon as they click the opt-in, then boom, it just automatically downloads. Just YouTube that. That's why YouTube is now here, like for reals. We're in the entrepreneur era, bro. Or sis, number 6. Try weekly campaigns. This is really important. Why is this really important? Because this is what you would do every single week as you're building your email list. Because you got to keep the fire, the ember alive. You don't just want to start it and then it just dies. You don't want them to just jump into a black hole, go through the whole entire planet, and get sucked right into outer space. You didn't even get to catch them. All right? And how would you do this? Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you want to provide even more value to them. You want to create the pre-sequels to your sequel, okay? The pre-sequel to your sequels. Let that sink in. Like, for example, I do my daily beat cast on my YouTube channel, and I would let all my artists know Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my newest beat that I'm about to release, but this is how it provides them value, because okay, you're just gonna update them with a beat that's new, right? No. What makes these beats special is that they would be listening to what's gonna be being released in like a month or 2 months from now. So that means they get first dibs. And if they're the artist that get first dibs, that's the higher chances of demand where you have a chance to land an exclusive sale, okay? So if you're a producer watching this right now, that's a big, big, big key tip to you. If you're an artist right now, this is what you would use to keep them posted with your music videos. And with your music videos, you would convert the sales from your music videos with products that you're piggybacking right on top, that you're displaying in your music videos, all right? And you could also, you could like, okay, if you drop a music video, there's a shirt in there, there's a hat in there with the hook and displayed. You could be like, yo, check out my music video, be the first one to watch it on Monday, right? Before it's released next month, be the first one to watch it. Boom, big. You want to put scarcity on there. Be the first one to watch it before anyone does. Boom, Monday, Wednesday. Remember the shirt that I was wearing in this music video? Remember this shirt? Boom, you can buy it here. Link now, right there, all right? Friday, you could be like, all right, be the first person to slap this song in your car, all right? Boom, Friday, you could put it, download it now for free before you have to pay for it. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm giving you guys some serious answers. Buy it now for free. Well, download it now for free before you have to pay for it. And then how do you make it for them to have to pay for it? When Monday comes around, they gotta pay for it. All right? You see where I'm going with this? This is how you keep the engagements. You kindling and tingling with their emotions during this situation while this situation is happening every week, you know what I'm saying? It keeps them on their feet, it keeps you on your feet because you're gonna help them make money, or you're gonna help them, because usually people that like you also would also end up being another aspiring artist as you. So you could make a chain, an email list where it's like artists you possibly collab with, because the main reason why you want to collaborate with other artists, even if you don't even know them, is to grasp their fan base also. If they suck, then they suck. Don't work with them. Remember, it has to be artists that you know that you could slap on the daily and fuck with, even though if you don't even know who they really are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I fuck with that shit. Yup. I don't even know who the fuck you are, but let's make something. Boom. Have tri-weekly campaigns for collabors, customers, merchandise buyers, you know what I mean, etc. Tri-weekly campaigns. Now, last one at least is another way that you can build organic traffic and possibly make yourself go viral. Look up David Dobrik. This dude just vlogs every day. So number 7, lucky number 7, you want to do YouTube tutorials and video blogs and behind the scenes. What's the difference between behind the scenes and video blogs? Video blogs, lifestyle. Behind the scenes is captured footage of you doing your work so they can see your actual workflow in flow, okay? So, and YouTube tutorials is pretty much for, like, if you're an artist, dude, you want to give your knowledge back. The more you give knowledge back already, if you're inspiring people, the people that you're being inspired are going to look at your knowledge and they're going to be like, it's like when breakdancers first learned how to air flare. You could recreate that, all right? Because I remember when breakdancers first learned how to air flare, that shit would be people watching the TV, pressing fast forward, rewind, back and forth, and then practice that shit. They would even hold the remote in one hand. Fucking, all right, again. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, even when it comes to making beats, all right? And it makes them stay on your video longer, gives your video more value to YouTube and Google. And when it starts giving more value and the algorithm starts catching on to that, especially if your video tutorials are long, then ads start playing on your video if it's monetized. And when ads starts playing when your video is monetized, that means somebody's getting paid. And that person who's getting paid, you want that person to be you. All right? You see where I'm getting here? And on top of that, you're going to be manifesting a market. And how is that going to happen? You just make sure you have all of this breaking down at the end. A call to action. I fucked that up. I fucking slaughtered that word. But you get what I'm saying. You need to have a call to action. At the end of the video, try to speak to one specific viewer. You know what I mean? You want to be talking as if you're trying to talk to one person. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make this video for that one specific person who watches this shit and be like, yo, I fuck with this dude. He's teaching me how to make money as an artist. And because of that, I'm going to buy his beats. I'm going to keep it real with you. That's the main reason why I'm showing you this shit, because this is for the people who buy my beats and need to figure out a way how to sell their shit so they can make a profit. Now, if you're an artist, the whole goal for you, if you're licensing your own music because you can't make your own beats yet, is to license, or you're licensing music because you can't make your own beats yet, is because you want to skip that time, get straight to the writing, make your content, throw that shit out there, see what the market likes, then you adapt with the results you get, then you throw it out there again and you go make the sales. All right? So in YouTube, it's the same shit. See, and on top of this, I hella forgot one more. Because all of this is all for creating a product, and on top of that, you would have the product, which is the music video. And from the music video, all of it's gonna have a call to action. And with this call to action is gonna bring them to the landing page. And from the landing page, that's where you're getting them to opt in or buy something right then and there if it's your album. And then from the landing page, you're gonna go boom, straight to the thank you page. And with the thank you page, after they feel like they committed themselves to something, inputting their personal business information, because they want to do business with you, on the thank you page, you wanna like navigate them to to put them in your manifested community that you're making. How would you do that? You would give them steps. Okay? Step 1, step 2, and step 3. All right? And what would these steps be? It'd be like step 1, follow our fan page on Facebook. Step 2, follow our Instagram so that you can see and be up to date with us at the moment. All right? Step 3, you could make it a sequel to this to bring them into another landing page. Okay? You'd be like, here's my unreleased EP. Since you're on this landing page, you get to be the first person to hear this shit right now. And then boom, it puts them through another fucking email chain. Because from these landing pages, okay, it's gonna be putting them into an autoresponder, and it's gonna be putting them into your email list where you're gonna be doing your tri-weekly campaigns. You see where this is getting here? This shit is just going off the charts. Like, this is straight strategy right here. And you're manifesting your market. You're growing fans. Well, that's technically the same shit. Manifesting your market and growing fans. You're attempting to convert tire kickers into sales, and you're making direct sales. Okay? This is literally how you would provide your jab, 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 right hook with what Gary Vaynerchuk's talking about. Fuck, I hope a lot of actual marketers don't get pissed at me. But hey, the main reason why I'm doing this shit is because I'm gonna keep it real. I have a little ass fan base right now. So if you're watching this right now and you're one of the first people, here's the motherfucking secret sauce, my motherfuckers. So that's YouTube tutorials. People gotta pay for this shit. People pay at least $1,000 for this shit. I'm just handing it right to you because I got no fans. I got no fans. But when I do, me and my fans gonna have bands. I'm really just fucking around now. All right. For organic traffic, that was a lot. So I'm gonna do a little recap for you guys, an overview of what you would use this organic traffic for. Fuck, you still gotta do paid traffic. The content you create and broadcast online on your social media channels have to provide value to your soon-to-be customers and fans. If you provide just enough value for your consumer or loyal fan, it'll convince them to engage and click the link on your description. You want your post to perceive the look that you're providing tremendous value. That's what's going to get them to engage and click. Okay. Now, when they're on the landing page, okay, and you ended up giving them and providing them value, you want them to get into the sequel of the value that you're providing. And how do you get them into the sequel? In return, when they're on that landing page that is providing value, put a call to action to get them into your sequel of providing value. Now, how do you get them into the sequel? Just get them to put their name and email in exchange, and then they will enter into the sequel of what you're providing value for. When they opt in into your sequel to get value, your autoresponder is pretty much gonna hand them that whole entire sequel, all right? And you're gonna pretty much build trust with them from that autoresponder. So you wanna make sure that autoresponder is designed good, designed very good, to convince them to hit you back. The goal of these autoresponders is to get them to hit you back, because when they hit you back, then you end up start building a relationship with them. Now, how do you build a relationship with them? Honestly, you would solve their problem. If you're a producer, find a way to solve their problem. And then find a way to build their trust. If you're an artist, you would find a way to provide them more value that would solve that person's current problem. Even if it has to be with your art. Make them a personal song. Fuck it, spend the time with that. You're trying to get people to drop money on you, okay? Because you're providing them value. All in all, when you're engaging back and building this relationship, you want to solve their problem, and from solving their problem, you'll be able to build trust. And from being able to build trust, they're going to be able to lean towards you when it's something they want to do towards music business, or if they want to really get more in depth with your music and your art. And at the same time, you're manifesting your own community. Now, when the relationship is stable and the trust is forged, just ask for the sale. If they say no, just keep them updated with the tri-weekly broadcast campaigns. And through that, you'll just be providing value with a discount. All right. Okay. Lastly is paid traffic. I'm going to keep this one real simple. I'm going to hand you a little tool that you can use. There's a little Easter egg that I want to hand to you that you can use to build paid traffic on any platform, okay? Now, the main tools you want to use as researching tools is Google Trends and Facebook audiences. These are the ones that I use for the moment. Obviously, Facebook audiences is a big benefit if you use Facebook. Google Trends is good to know to use that to see what the hell is going on right now at this second, okay? So, what I am gonna hand you is a spreadsheet tool that you can use to help build and target your audiences and your market using paid traffic. Meaning, like, when you have ad sets and you have to traffic in a specific audience, this is what this tool is used for, okay? This is a little strategy I learned, all right? Shout out to Ben Malol. This is an e-commerce strategy. I learned this from him, but I'm translating it to you guys for music. So, let's say you have websites /blogs. You have subscriptions. Like, it could even be like magazines. Magazine subscriptions. Regardlessly, it's where the money's at. You want to target directly where the money's at, okay? Why is there money in websites and blogs? Is because it's where people go to figure out how they can solve their problems, okay? Or what problems or controversies are going on right now, all right? Because, like, we're in music and I'm in hip-hop and shit, so, like, one example is, like, World Star Hip-Hop, all right? But you got to narrow it even more. That's why this is here. So subscriptions and magazines. Obviously, celebrities. But make sure with celebrities, it's like your sound alike. Like if you were to go shopping as an artist in an aisle in a store, which aisle will you go on to shop for beats? The Tupac beats lane, the Biggie lane, the Nas lane. Which aisle would you want to go on? The Drake aisle, whatever aisle. That you know that you have your fans like fuck with that vibe, so that you would go tap in those people and get some money out of that. Okay. What's next? Stores. Walk-in stores, retail stores. Mostly like I would do like local record stores too, especially if you're trying to tap into your local fan base. All right. What else is there? What else did I have in mind? Stores. Okay. Buyers. Buyers. What the fuck is buyers supposed to be? Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you. In this case, it'd be like major label and A&Rs. Because they are the ones who have to go search for the music so that they can go sell it even more. Think about it. They're the ones that are going to be paying you loadsome up front, from like $250,000 to like $500,000, or to like $1 million even, or $2 million. They're going to be paying you up front so that they can take your content, throw it in their chain of mass distribution so that it can make even more sales. They're paying you $1 million, but they're making fucking 10 to 20 million. But that's the game though. Fuck it. You got $1 million. Now you can reinvest that shit. All right. Just because you made a millionaire business doesn't mean you're a millionaire. You got to pay yourself $1 million in order to be a millionaire. Keep that in mind. With these categories, right? What you want to do is research on Google Trends, research on Facebook audiences. What are the most visited organic traffic that has like high organic traffic or high paid traffic, whatever? What has the highest traffic that is being streamed and being looked on right now? Okay. And you want to do that for each and every single one of these. And you want to just build a long list on all of them. And then when you build a long list, this is how you want to do your advertising templates. Now, because on advertising, paid advertisements, you know you got Facebook, you know you got Google, you also got Instagram, you also got Twitter, okay? So when you target your audiences, you want to do each ad set, okay? Each ad set, try just for a start with one ad set, do one ad, create one ad campaign. And in this campaign, you're going to have your ad sets, because your ad sets are what you're going to be dropping money on to promote your business, okay? So you can create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ad sets in one ad campaign, just with audiences in these specific categories, okay? And after that, start mixing and matching. Do an ad with one audience of each of these, okay? And now what you do is that when you have audiences in here, right? Usually it'll tell you like 2.5 million artists. Anything that's above audience. Any audiences that are above 1 million, hit the narrow button. Like in Facebook, there's a narrow button. Hit the narrow button, the narrow audience button, and throw that 2 million narrowed audience below it, okay? So that you could tell your advertising platform, you could tell the algorithm, like, look, I don't want to make what I'm searching for too broad or too specific, all right? So you can make it like, all right, it has to, like if it's websites, they have to be following World Star Hip Hop, and they have to be following, we'll put my website, Rappers Need Beats, okay? And if they're following Rappers Need Beats and World Star Hip Hop, you narrow it down where it's like they have to follow those two, and on top of that, if they end up following Hot New Hip Hop, then boom, that's a high, we want you to show our ad in front of that audience, okay? And you would keep doing that. You would make these ad sets, and what you do when you make these ad sets, you would want to trial these ad sets from 3 to 6 days, and you want to try to make each ad per cost lower than at least for a start, because if you're in America, you want to at least try to get it below 10 cents, maybe 20 cents. The lower the cents you get it per ad per cost, the easier it's going to get for you for someone to see that shit, click on your ad, and you'll be able to make a sale. Okay? So this is a little tool, for example, you can use if you're an artist to help set up your ads on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know if it does it for Google. Google AdWords is different. It's more keywords, but this is more Facebook audience, Twitter, and Instagram. You would use Google Trends to see how popping is that niche that you're going, that niche you're attacking. You know what I mean? And in your sense, if you're an artist, what do you mean? How would you know what niche you're in within the music category? Look up your artist that you're fucking with and see how big they're popping to. You know what I mean? See if you should attack their fan base or not. Right? Hope that helps out. When you start making money with this and you get good at doing all of these components, right? You can literally outsource somebody to do it for you. You just instruct them to tell them what to specifically do, and you'll be able to save yourself more time so that you can continue making more of your work. All right, I'm gonna close this up. If you're a serious music independent or major label recording artist and you don't got time to do any of this crap that I just showed you right here, I know it was pretty long, then don't hesitate. Please hit the link in the description below to my social media and internet marketing agency so me and you can do business together. Well, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and it taught you something that you didn't even know. Leave a comment below, give a thumbs up if you thought this was dope. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Vibes Detox, signing out.